When you bite into a hot, crispy McDonald's French fry, you probably don't think about the journey that potato took before landing in your mouth. But the truth is, every fry has a story, and it's far more complex and fascinating than most people realize. Behind each perfectly golden, crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside fry is a carefully engineered process involving state-of-the-art machines, specialized ingredients, strict quality standards, and a global supply chain that runs like clockwork. McDonald's French fries aren't just fast food, they're the result of decades of refinement, technology, and expertise dedicated to creating a consistent, satisfying product enjoyed by millions every day. It all begins with the right kind of QN. It all begins with the right kind of potato. McDonald's doesn't use just any variety, they've got a favorite, the russet Burbank potato. This potato is long, dense, and low in moisture, which makes it ideal for frying. Its starchy structure helps it achieve that perfect golden texture on the outside while staying tender and fluffy on the inside. These aren't your everyday grocery store potatoes. Russet Burbanks are grown in specific regions of the U.S., especially in states like Idaho, where the climate and soil conditions are perfect for producing uniform high-quality spuds. McDonald's contracts with American farmers, many of whom have been supplying the chain for decades, and those relationships are built on rigorous standards for appearance, taste, and texture. When it's harvest time, things move fast. Giant all-in-one harvesting machines drive through the potato fields, digging deep into the earth to extract the tubers while shaking off excess dirt and debris. Inside these machines, conveyor systems immediately begin cleaning the potatoes. They're scrubbed, sorted, and loaded into massive trucks that transport them to regional storage centers. These facilities are climate-controlled to ensure the potatoes stay fresh, firm, and fry-ready. Surprisingly, not a single potato is left to rot. Because of the massive scale of McDonald's operations, every potato is processed within about 2 weeks. Remarkable, considering that McDonald's restaurants around the world serve roughly 9 million pounds of fries every single day. Once the potatoes arrive at a processing facility, the real transformation begins. First up is a washing station, where the potatoes are funneled into water-filled tanks. These tanks use turbulent, vibrating water to shake off any remaining dirt or grit. Next, the potatoes are lifted by elevators and funneled into precision-controlled peeling machines. These aren't just oversized versions of what you'd use at home. They use abrasive rollers or steam pressure to gently remove the thin outer skins of the potatoes while keeping the edible part intact. The goal is minimal waste and maximum yield, and the machines are calibrated to perfection. After peeling, the potatoes go through a second wash, this time a deep clean using water that's treated with food-safe sanitizing agents, including chlorine and other harmless chemicals. This ensures that the potatoes are free of any surface bacteria or contaminants before being processed further. Once clean, the potatoes are prepped for cutting. That's when things get fast, really fast. The peeled potatoes are shot through high-pressure water channels at speeds of 60 to 70 miles per hour, and in a split second, they meet ultra-sharp blades that slice them into uniform fry shapes. This high-speed slicing ensures that every fry you pull from the bag is identical in size, shape, and thickness, an essential part of McDonald's commitment to consistency. After slicing, the cut potatoes now officially fries go through another rinse to remove excess starch. Then they're lifted onto conveyors where they're gently tossed and aligned. But not all fries are created equal. Sophisticated sensors identify any broken or misshapen fries and separate them out. Only fries that meet McDonald's strict standards in length, shape, and smoothness make it to the next stage. At this point, the fries are still raw, but they're about to be partially cooked in a process called par-frying. Before that, however, there's a unique pre-treatment step. The fries are dipped in a mixture that contains sugar and sodium acid. pyrophosphate. The sugar helps the fries achieve that iconic golden color when cooked later, while the sodium pyrophosphate prevents them from turning gray during freezing or storage. This step is purely cosmetic and safety approved that doesn't affect the flavor, but it does ensure that every batch looks fresh and appetizing. Whether they're fried today or weeks from now, the fries are then partially cooked in hot oil, usually a blend that includes canola, soybean, and hydrogenated oils for a short period. This par-frying process cooks them to about 50% doneness, enough to lock in flavor, shape, and internal moisture. This way, when they're cooked a second time in the restaurant, they crisp up beautifully while staying fluffy on the inside. During this phase, any excess oil is removed using a high-velocity air dryer, and the fries are quickly cooled to prepare them for freezing. This cooling stage is essential. It prevents the residual heat from overcooking the fries, and it stabilizes their structure for long-term storage. After cooling, the fries are flash frozen at ultra-low temperatures using cryogenic freezers. These powerful machines use liquid nitrogen or similar gases to freeze the fries almost instantly, locking in flavor, texture, and freshness. The frozen fries are then sorted, packed into large bags or cartons, and labeled with lot numbers for traceability. Every bag of McDonald's fries can be tracked back to the farm, where its potatoes were grown. A level of transparency that's surprisingly detailed for a global fast food product. These frozen fries are then distributed to McDonald's restaurants across the country in temperature-controlled trucks. Once at the restaurant, the fries are kept frozen until it's time to cook. And here's where the final magic happens. The frozen fries are dropped into fryers filled with hot oil, bubbling away at the perfect temperature. Within minutes, they're crisped to perfection, golden, crunchy on the outside, soft and pillowy inside. After draining off the oil, they're given a precise shake of salt and served fresh and hot, just the way you love them. It's easy to take French fries for granted after all. They're one of the most common fast food items in the world. But the next time you open that red carton and reach in for a fry, think about the journey it took to get there. From fields in Idaho to advanced food processing plants, from par frying with precision to flash freezing with technology that could rival a science lab, your fries have been on quite the adventure. McDonald's has turned a simple potato into a finely tuned product that delivers the same taste and experience whether you're in Los Angeles, New York, or anywhere in between, and beyond. Just taste and texture, McDonald's continues to work on sustainability goals with its potato suppliers. The company has invested in water-saving technologies for potato farming, renewable energy systems for processing facilities, and even cleaner transportation logistics to reduce the carbon footprint of delivering those iconic fries. Every detail, from the soil where the potatoes grow to the temperature of the fryer in your local McDonald's, is carefully monitored and continuously improved. So the next time someone asks you why McDonald's fries taste so good, you can tell them it's not just the salt, not just the crisp, and not even the nostalgia. It's science, it's engineering, it's quality control. And most of all, it's the result of decades of innovation dedicated to making sure that every single fry is as satisfying as the last. That's not just fast food, that's fast food perfected. Ready to uncover the fascinating secrets behind some of America's most beloved fast food items. We're diving deep into the making of McDonald's Chicken McNuggets, from their surprising origin to their intricate factory production. Then, we'll explore the addictive science behind McDonald's famous fries and peel back the layers on how Burger King crafts its iconic flame-grilled burgers. Prepare to see your favorite fast food in a whole new light. The irresistible allure of McDonald's Chicken McNuggets. Americans devour over 2.3 billion Chicken McNuggets each year. That's enough to circle the earth 100 times. But what is behind our obsession with these crispy little bites? From their golden crunch to the endless dipping sauces, there is something about McNuggets that keeps us coming back for more. Though it seems as timeless as the chain's golden arches, the McNugget has a clear and surprisingly recent origin story. It was cooked up in the 1980s by a team of culinary scientists with one mission: to put bite-sized chicken on the fast food map. The McNugget journey began in the test kitchens of McDonald's during a time when red meat ruled supreme. Chicken was not yet seen as a fast food staple, but consumer tastes were changing, nudged by health concerns about beef. McDonald's knew it needed something groundbreaking to keep its menu fresh and appealing, and that is where René Arend came in. Hired as the chain's first executive chef, Arend was a trained chef from Luxembourg with experience in classical French cuisine. Yes, you read that right, a chef skilled in haute cuisine laid the groundwork for the humble chicken McNugget in a place where the fanciest ingredient was the sesame seed. Arend was tasked with turning chicken scraps into gold, creating a deep fried chicken nugget. Sounds straightforward, but back then, it was uncharted territory for a fast food behemoth like McDonald's. Arend faced multiple hurdles. Not only did he have to figure out how to turn chicken into uniform, consistently tasty bites, but he also had to make them efficient for mass production. With a little food engineering, Arend whipped up a batter that would stand up to flash frying and freezing while still delivering that crave-worthy crisp and the shapes. Not just random. The McNugget debuted with 4 distinct shapes: bell, boot, ball, bowed, ball. These were carefully designed to keep things fun and kid-friendly in every Happy Meal box. By the time McNuggets debuted in select stores in 1981, McDonald's was all-in on marketing these golden bites. By 1983, McNuggets hit nationwide and became a sensation, nearly eclipsing the Big Mac in popularity. Part of the allure was that they were marketed as a healthier alternative to beef burgers at the time. But beyond that, there was something inherently fun about dipping bite-sized chicken into tangy sauces. And those sauces, they were game changers. Sweet and sour, hot mustard, barbecue, and even the elusive cult favorite Szechuan sauce, which sent fans into a frenzy in the 90s and again in 2017. Thanks to a shout-out from a popular animated show, think McNuggets are just a side menu option. Try this on for size. Americans consume an estimated 2.3 billion McNuggets annually. That's enough to circle the globe over 100 times. And to keep up with demand, McDonald's sources an astronomical amount of chicken each year, carefully following guidelines for quality and consistency. The McNugget has even left its mark in pop culture. From YouTube challenges to McNugget-shaped pillows. The frenzy around these nuggets reached a fever pitch in 2020, when a single uniquely shaped McNugget from a BTS meal auctioned for nearly $100,000 on eBay. Why? It looked like a character from a popular video game, from chicken to crispy gold. The factory floor revealed all, right? Let's roll up our sleeves and get right into the factory floor where McDonald's Chicken McNuggets come to life. This is no ordinary assembly line. Think of it as a labyrinth of stainless steel, massive mixers, and fryers, big enough to make even the most ambitious home chef jealous. Ready for some behind-the-scenes secrets? Here's how every McNugget goes from chicken to crispy, bite-sized. Gold THF. First things first, McDonald's doesn't just grab any old chicken. They're picky. The chain sources their chickens from farms that meet strict quality standards, with chickens raised on diets that keep the meat tender and uniform. The nuggets are mostly made of white breast meat, known for its mild flavor and versatility. It is all about consistency, so each nugget tastes the same in New York, Tokyo, or anywhere in between. Once the chicken gets to the factory, it goes through a machine known as the industrial grinder. This powerful machine chops the meat down to a fine, smooth consistency. Then it is on to the mega mixer, where things get flavorful. In this giant tumbler, seasonings and spices are added to the meat mixture. We are talking salt, pepper, a touch of sugar, and a blend of other top-secret spices designed to keep your taste buds guessing. The spices are not just thrown in willy-nilly, either. The Mega Mixer is programmed to blend everything at precise speeds and times, so every single nugget gets the same flavor boost. Too little mixing, you have clumps. Too much, you end up with mush. It is like a Goldilocks situation in there. Next, the chicken paste heads to the molding machine, where it is shaped into the McNuggets for famous forms: bell, boot, ball, and bone. Yes, those nugget shapes are not an accident. They are deliberately crafted to keep things fun and friendly, especially for kids, and to cook evenly. Inside the molding machine, which we will call the Nugget Shaper 3000, the chicken is pressed into molds that ensure uniform size, thickness, and weight. High-speed cameras then scan each nugget, instantly discarding any irregular shapes to ensure your boot-shaped nugget actually looks like a boot. Now we are on to the secret to that crispy exterior. The nuggets take a bath in a light, temporary batter known as a pre-dip. This initial batter gives the chicken that melty near-mouth feel while creating a sticky layer for the breadcrumbs. After the pre-dip, they move down the conveyor to the breading machine, a contraption that coats each nugget in a proprietary seasoned breadcrumb mix. Imagine a high-tech bread roller specifically engineered to make every nugget taste just right. The double coating of batter and breading ensures the nugget is both crunchy and golden brown when it hits the fryer. Then it is into the flash fryer, a massive vat of oil that partially cooks each nugget to form that iconic crust. This flash fry takes only a few seconds, but it is enough to set the breading, while sealing in the juices, giving each nugget that ideal texture. The machine, affectionately known as Big Fry, is programmed to hit each piece with just the right amount of heat, prepping it for freezing without fully cooking it. Without this flash fry, the nuggets would not be able to stay crispy when they are reheated at the restaurant. It is a process so precise, even the slightest variation in temperature or fry time could throw everything off. Now partially cooked and ready for the cold. The nuggets are moved into a blast freezer. Imagine a room-sized freezer that can drop temperatures faster than you can say Happy Meal. This rapid freezing process, known in the biz as cryogenic freezing, stops all cooking and locks in freshness. This means that when your nuggets are reheated in the fryer, they taste just as fresh as the day they were made. If you are picturing a simple walk-in freezer, think again. These blast freezers drop temperatures so fast that it would be like stepping from a sunny beach straight into the Arctic. With the nuggets frozen solid, they move on to packaging. The nuggets are portioned into bags or boxes, but not before a final quality check. Automated scanners with laser precision check each nugget's weight, shape, and color. If anything is off, even by a gram or a millimeter, it is tossed out. After passing this final check, the nuggets are sealed in their packaging and loaded onto temperature-controlled trucks, ready for their journey to McDonald's restaurants nationwide. The final sizzle. From freezer to fryer to you wants the nuggets. Make it to your local McDonald's. They are stored in freezers until an order is placed. Then comes the final fry at each restaurant. The nuggets go into fryers set to a precise temperature and time, giving them the final touch that makes them golden, crispy, and irresistible. It is all part of McDonald's commitment to consistency in ensuring your nugget in New York tastes, just like the one in Sydney. All right? So you have seen the magic that happens in the factory. But let's be real, half the charm of a McNugget comes from that final sizzling step in the restaurant kitchen. Here is how it all goes down. When a chicken McNugget order comes in, frozen nuggets go straight from the freezer to the fryer without any thawing. The oil McDonald's uses is a blend of canola, soybean, and corn oils, specifically chosen for its high smoke point and neutral flavor, which ensures the nuggets get that perfectly golden, crispy finish without any overpowering oil taste. The fryers are set to precise temperatures around 350 degrees Fahrenheit to create that ideal outer crunch while keeping the inside juicy. Timing is everything here. The nuggets fry for just a few minutes to lock in moisture without overcooking. The nuggets fry for just a few minutes to lock in moisture without overcooking. Once they are out, a quick shake removes excess oil, and they are placed in a temperature-controlled warming tray that keeps them hot and crisp, ready to be boxed up and served with your choice of sauce. In less time than it takes to read the menu, your nuggets go from icy to piping hot, all thanks to an engineered blend of oil, precise heat, and well-timed frying. It is a fast food science that guarantees every McNugget comes out just right. Every time, McDonald's Chicken McNuggets have had an undeniable impact, not just as a popular menu item, but as a cultural icon. They transformed fast food by offering something fun, shareable, and irresistibly snackable, appealing to kids and adults alike. Their success sparked a wave of copycat nuggets across the fast food industry, setting a high bar for consistency and flavor. From their introduction in the 80s to their status today, McNuggets have proven that sometimes the simplest ideas, small, crispy, tender bites can leave the biggest mark. More than just food, they represent the comfort and nostalgia of grabbing a quick, satisfying meal that is reliably good every time. It is not just the batter or the sauce that keeps people hooked. There is real science at play. McDonald's perfected the balance of salty, savory, and slightly sweet flavors, along with a crunchy exterior that practically begs you to take one more bite. Their shape and ease of consumption make them an ideal crave food. And once you are hooked, well, they have got you for life.